Are you over 70 and feeling like your home has lost some of its spark? Do you look around and see a space that's more about function than genuine joy? So many people feel that as the years go by, their home becomes less of a vibrant reflection of who they are and more like a collection of stuff they just happen to live in. Let's forget that. And let's definitely forget the sterile, one-size-fits-all look of what some people think senior living should be. Your home should be the one place in the world that is unapologetically you. I've spent years helping people, including my own beloved aunt, rediscover the soul of their homes. And I can tell you this, creating a joyful space has very little to do with spending a lot of money or following complicated design rules. It's about being intentional. In this video, I'll share 5 simple, powerful ways to infuse your own home with vibrant energy. This isn't just about rearranging furniture. It's about a transformation that supports your emotional well-being. We'll use color, light, and your own precious memories to create a home that feels like a warm hug every time you walk through the door. This is about taking control and making your environment a source of daily happiness and comfort. Let's get started. Before we dive in, if you love practical, uplifting ideas for life after 60, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Section 1. Surround yourself with your story. Number 1. Let your home tell your life story. It's not a museum, but it is the gallery of your life. Over the decades, you've collected not just objects, but memories. Those memories hold a powerful, positive energy, and it's time to let them shine. So often, our most precious mementos end up tucked away in boxes in the attic or at the back of a closet, saved for a special occasion that never quite arrives. Well, I'm giving you permission to make today that special occasion. Let's start with photographs. Instead of having them scattered in mismatched frames, what if you created a dedicated memory wall? Find a hallway or a spot in your living room. You can get a set of matching frames. They don't have to be expensive, just cohesive, and create a stunning collection of your favorite moments. Black and white photos, sepia tones, vibrant candids from family vacations. Arrange them in a way that just feels good to you. Every time you walk past, you'll be greeted by the smiling faces of loved ones and the moments that shaped you. This isn't clutter. It's a conversation starter and a daily reminder of who you are. And it's not just about photos. Think about the objects you've collected. That porcelain bird your mother adored, seashells from a memorable trip, the award you won for your prize-winning roses. Instead of letting them gather dust on random surfaces, give them a place of honor. Clear off a bookshelf and dedicate it to these treasures. Open shelving is fantastic for this. A friend of mine, Clara, did this and calls it her shelf of joy. She says it reminds her of all the different people she's been throughout her life. For things that are too delicate or numerous to display all at once, try creating memory boxes. Get some beautiful, sturdy boxes and label them. One for your children's school projects, another for travel souvenirs. On a quiet afternoon, you can pull one out and take a walk down memory lane. The key here is rotation. You don't have to display everything at once. Changing your displays with the seasons or your mood keeps your home feeling fresh and alive. Your home is your autobiography. Let every room be a chapter. Section 2. Let there be light and life. Number 2 on our list is to embrace the power of light in nature. This is probably the single most effective and often cheapest way to dramatically change the feel of a space. As we get older, our eyes need more light to see clearly, but the benefits go far beyond that. Plenty of natural light is linked to a better mood, improved sleep, and a real reduction in feelings of depression. So take a good look at your windows. Are they being blocked by heavy, dark, dated curtains? It might be time to let them go. Try replacing them with sheer, light-filtering curtains that let the sunlight pour in while still giving you privacy. This one change can make a room feel twice as big and infinitely more cheerful. Another great trick is to use mirrors strategically. Place a large mirror on the wall opposite your main window. It will catch all that light and bounce it around the room, making everything feel brighter and more open. Now let's talk about bringing life indoors. There's a design philosophy called biophilia, which is really just a fancy way of saying that we humans have a built-in need to connect with nature. That connection is incredibly good for us. Studies show that even just having views of nature or being around natural things can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and help us feel happier and calmer. If you have a window with a view of a garden or some trees, make that the star of the show. Arrange your favorite armchair so you can sit and watch the birds or the changing seasons. It's a simple daily pleasure that can do wonders for your spirit. But what if you don't have a great view? No problem. You bring the outdoors in. Houseplants are a wonderful way to do this. You don't need to turn your home into a jungle. Just start with a few low-maintenance plants, like a snake plant or a pothos. They help clean the air and add a touch of living green to your space. If you're worried about upkeep, there are some incredibly realistic silk plants or even preserved moss art pieces that give you that visual connection to nature without any of the work. You can also bring in nature with art and fabrics. Look for artwork with beautiful landscapes or cushions and throws with botanical prints. The goal is to create an environment that feels airy, bright, and full of life, a sanctuary that both calms and energizes you. Section 3. Paint your world with joyful color. Number 3 is all about using color and art to lift your spirits. For too long, the advice for senior spaces was to paint everything beige or sterile gray. The idea was to be inoffensive, but the result is often just bland. Your home should reflect your personality, and color is a powerful tool to express it. Color psychology is a real thing. Different shades can genuinely impact our mood and emotions. Let's throw out those old restrictive rules. The best colors for your home are the ones that make you happy. Research does give us some helpful ideas, though. Warm, bright colors are generally linked to feelings of optimism and energy. Think of a cheerful, buttery yellow. It's the color of sunshine, and research suggests colors like it can help stimulate feelings of optimism, literally brightening our mood. You don't have to paint a whole room bright yellow, but what about an accent wall? Or maybe some vibrant yellow cushions, a cozy throw, or a vase of fresh sunflowers? Soft blues and greens are also wonderful choices because they create a sense of calm and tranquility. They're the colors of the sky and nature, and they can make a space feel like a peaceful retreat, perfect for a bedroom where you want to feel rested. For 2025, design trends are moving away from cool grays and embracing warmer tones like terracotta blush and rich olive green, creating spaces that feel grounded and life-affirming. The key is balance. You can have calm, neutral walls and then bring in pops of your favorite energizing colors through accessories like a vibrant piece of art, a colorful rug, or a statement armchair. And don't be afraid to be bold. If you've always loved emerald green or a deep sapphire blue, use it. These jewel tones add sophistication and so much personality. And that brings me to art. Art is a powerful mood booster. Surround yourself with images you find beautiful and inspiring. This doesn't mean you need expensive paintings from a gallery. You can support local artists, frame your own photos, or display the beautiful creations of your kids or grandkids. Art is whatever you decide it is. My Aunt Susan, when redoing her living room, framed a collection of her favorite, most colorful silk scarves. It's unique, personal, and it makes her smile every single day. That's what this is all about. Your home is your canvas. Fill it with colors and images that make your heart sing. If one of these ideas is sparking inspiration for your own home, give this video a quick thumbs up. It really helps more people discover these tips. Section 4. Carve out corners for connection and purpose. Our fourth strategy is to design your home to support your passions and relationships. A joyful life is a purposeful life, and your home should make it easy and inviting to do the things that bring you meaning. This is about creating personalized spaces dedicated to what you love. Think about it. What do you love to do? Are you an avid reader? Don't just keep a pile of books on your nightstand. Create a real reading nook. It doesn't have to be a whole room, just a comfy armchair in a quiet corner with a good reading lamp, a small table for your tea, and a soft blanket. That little corner becomes a destination, an invitation to take time for yourself and get lost in a good story. Maybe you love crafting, painting, or puzzles. Set up a small table near a window with good light where all your supplies are organized and easy to reach. When your hobby has its own home, you're so much more likely to actually do it. You don't have to spend time setting everything up and putting it all away every time. It's just ready when you are. And just as important is designing for connection. Social connection is a huge part of happiness and well-being, especially as we get older. Is your living room set up for conversation? So often we arrange all our furniture to face the television. Try creating a more intimate conversation area by arranging two chairs and a small sofa around a coffee table, facing each other. This simple shift creates a space that feels welcoming and makes it easier for friends and family to really connect when they visit. I worked with a gentleman named Frank who felt his home had become too quiet after his wife passed away. We rearranged his living room into two zones, one for watching TV and a smaller conversation circle with two comfortable chairs by the window. He started inviting his neighbor over for coffee in that little spot. He told me it completely changed the feel of his house. It went from feeling empty to feeling like a place of warmth and friendship again. Your home should be a launchpad for your passions and a welcoming hub for your relationships. Section 5. Declutter for peace of mind, not for perfection. Our fifth and final tip is what I call thoughtful decluttering. Now, I know that word declutter can cause a lot of anxiety. It brings up images of cold, minimalist rooms that feel empty and impersonal. That is not what we're aiming for. This isn't about getting rid of everything you own. It's about making space for what truly matters. Our physical surroundings have a huge effect on our mental state. A cluttered home can lead to a cluttered mind, causing stress you might not even be aware of. A well-organized space, on the other hand, promotes a sense of calm and control. The key is to approach it with sensitivity and patience, because we're not just dealing with objects, we're dealing with a lifetime of memories. You can't and shouldn't rush this. Start small. Don't try to tackle the whole house in one weekend. Just pick one drawer, one shelf, one small corner. Set a timer for 15 or 20 minutes. When the timer goes off, you can stop. You'll be amazed at how those small efforts start to build momentum. As you pick up an item, ask yourself Marie Kondo's famous question: does this spark joy? Or put another way, is this useful to me now? Or does it truly make me happy to see it? If the answer is a clear yes, then find a proper home for it. If it's a no, then it's time to let it go with gratitude. For sentimental items that are hard to part with, you need extra care. This is not about erasing your past. A great strategy is to create a memory box for your most precious keepsakes. For other things, consider taking a beautiful photograph of the item before you donate it or pass it on. You can create a photo album of these cherished possessions. I had a client who turned her late husband's favorite shirts into a memory quilt, which now has pride of place on her bed. It's a beautiful, functional tribute filled with love. Involving family can also make this a wonderful process. Sharing the stories behind certain objects as you pass them on to a child or grandchild can be a beautiful bonding experience. The goal here isn't to achieve a sterile, perfect space. It is to create a home where you're surrounded only by things that serve a purpose or bring you genuine happiness. It's about clearing away the noise so you can breathe easier and enjoy the beauty of what you've chosen to keep. It's peace of mind, not perfection. Conclusion. So there you have it. 5 powerful, yet simple ways to transform your house into a home that's full of joy and personality. Let's quickly recap. First, surround yourself with your story by displaying cherished memories. Second, maximize natural light and bring nature indoors to create a calm, healing atmosphere. Third, use joyful colors and meaningful art to express who you are. Fourth, design dedicated spaces for your hobbies and for connection. And fifth, declutter thoughtfully, not for perfection, but for your own peace of mind. Remember, this is your home. It should be a sanctuary that supports you, celebrates your history, and fills you with happiness every single day. You have the power to shape your environment to reflect the vibrant, interesting, and wonderful person you are. I hope you found these ideas inspiring and, more importantly, doable. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which of these 5 ideas are you most excited to try first? Are you planning to create a memory wall, or maybe bring in some new, joyful colors? Let me know in the comments below. Your stories and ideas inspire this whole community, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It really helps others find this content and you won't miss out on our future videos designed to help you live your best life. Thank you so much for watching, and here's to creating a home you truly love.